Hello and welcome to Crafting Kitty. Okay, got my remote over there. So this is our weekly roundup, and I'm Erin, and this is my weekly roundup. So we're going to look at my finished objects, my FOs, and my WIPs, my works in progress. And I have one small yarn purchase, and we'll just tuck that in at the end and go from there. Okay, so start with finished objects, my FOs. I only have two. Things are slowing down because I got a bit bogged down with the Crochet Crowd's new crochet along, the I forget, something geometry blanket, but I had not tried the waterfall stitch before, so that took me a little bit of learning. And for some reason, the very first row of, like, I guess not row, the section with the boxes, I kept messing that up, so I had to tear that out like 4 times before I got it all lined up. And who knows, but by the end I was flying through it, and I'm always happy to learn a new technique, so I was happy to do the work. It just was a bit more time intensive than I thought. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Talking FOs now, and that's not an FO, although week 1 is FO. Let's start with the BoD CAL crochet along. Here is my Cookie Monster. This square definitely ended up bigger than the others, but I know Crystal, it will have a plan to, you know, square it all up and make it work in the end, so I am not worried. I love Cookie Monster. I would say he's my second favorite of the characters. My first favorite is Elmo. Not Elmo. Gosh, that's my kid's favorite. I like Grover. Yeah, so I'm excited to see that coming along. We're, I believe, at the halfway point, because there are 9 of the Lion Brand one ball, I think called one ball wonders, one hat wonders. So we've done 5 of them, and then week, oh, did she say she'd do 10 or 11 weeks? I think week 10 will be sewing them together, getting the squares connected, and then week 11 will be border around the edge and finishing it, but we'll see how that works out. My second finish, which I guess is technically 3, but yeah, this was just started as a work in progress on my last go. Okay, that's the back. So I did finish this little blue crochet dress. This is, of course, a BoD tutorial, and I believe this one was called Simple or Easy Toddler Dress, but it's the one that has the matching bolero. Of course, I'll put links down below in the description box. You know, I haven't been saying this, but I've been writing in the description box. I have no affiliations. Nobody even knows I exist at this point. So any links are just for your ease of access to get you, you know, quicker to it if it's something you're interested in trying yourself. No, but I'm not getting anything. I guess, you know, if you do it, BoD gets a view, and why not? She supports everyone else, so let's support her in return, right? I love this stitch. This was so fun. The fans and shells connecting there. Her tutorial is in a 4-weight cotton, Pima cotton. I used the never-ending blue lilac in that Bernat Baby to do the main dress, and then the same kind of creamy white, I guess maybe ivory mystery yarn I had. I still have, after completing this, I have probably a little over, but probably between 2/3 and 3/4 of a ball of this left. Probably at least 2/3 of a pound of yarn. So I really thought this blanket or this dress would finish it off. But I will, oh no, I have a little yarn tail poking out. I think I'm gonna do one more dress, and no matter the state of the yarn, I will be done with this, and it will go in my remnants bin for some sort of stash buster project in the future. But I love this. This was a fun, easy workup. I had used the reverse single crochet prior in my mother-in-law's shrug, so that wasn't a new stitch for me, but it was fun to use it in another capacity. And then I made the little matching bolero. I changed it up a bit. Crystal's pattern, so she wanted 12 rows of double crochet. I did 14. My daughter's a little taller. She's got a longer torso. And Crystal trimmed it in the same color as the bolero. I trimmed it to match the dress. And then I added a row of single crochets around the outside in that same trim color. At the seams, I didn't go just 2 single crochets on each side. I did a third just to kind of give it a little ease in opening. Yeah, I love the way it turned out. My daughter loves it. She calls it her princess dress, and that's super fun. So those are my 2 finished objects. Works in progress. I have my mother-in-law asked me, I'm actually proud of this, my mother-in-law asked me to hem some pants for her, so I had to go get some thread to match, and I think it's pretty good. It's a little dark, but it's the ankle hem. It's not gonna matter. But I made it in and out of Joann's with only purchasing the thread. Ooh, I know, but I did it. I was less successful in a recent Walmart run, and that's where my little yarn purchase came from. But what can you do? Okay, so other work in progress. Let's talk about the Crochet Crowd's crochet along. Here it is. I am so happy with how the color palette is turning out here. This on camera, and I took a picture of it and put it on Instagram as well, and it looks so much brighter in both of the pictures. It's not that bright here. It looks jarring to me on camera, but it's not. It blends nicely in person. So there we go. You can see my waterfall stitches got a little better as we went through, and yeah, this was a fun. I finished it late last night, so it took me nearly the entire week. I did not, it started on Monday, right? The 28th. Yeah, I didn't start it on that Monday. I forgot, so I didn't start it until Tuesday, but it took me nearly the week. This next section with the arrows looks like it's only 16 rows. Hopefully it won't take me the entire week and I'll get some work on some other projects, but if not, doesn't matter. Okay, my other work in progress is, ow, my hair is sticking to my chair behind me. It's a wooden chair we got ages ago at IKEA, and it is just not the best quality wood. Let me see if I can just throw in a quick ponytail and go. Okay, done. So I am doing Gary's Festive Dragon Chevron scarf, Gary from Urban Yarns, and here it is. Okay, that's the bottom end. Here's what is going on. Okay, there we go. Crochet hook. I am using a US size H8 5mm, which is what he recommends in the pattern. So that's that. Okay, so this is the starting end, and it's like granny squares with the ribbing in between, and this is so much fun. I like the interplay between the 4-weight and the 3-weight, and the color change in the willow, I think it's a willow wheel, is really fun. I think it's going to be very nice. I've calculated it out, and I think I'm going to get the full pattern repeat of colors twice through. So I'll do it once, and then it'll repeat again in the scarf, and then the scarf will finish, which I think will be a good length. I'm a little over halfway done now. And that's super awesome. So I am using, in this one, the Willow Burrow yarn. And this one is color Sky. This is the 4-weight. It's 75 acrylic, 25% wool. Show the world who you are and what you love. That's awesome. And so there's this. And then I'm pairing it with, this is, see, I'm about halfway through the ball. I guess cake, whatever. Yeah, it is a wheel. Willow Yarn's wheel. Willow Wheels. And this is color, there's a number. Let's just use the name, Nirvana. And this is a 3-weight. Honestly, this is a bit on the thinner side of 3-weight. So I think the one issue I'm coming to in the scarf is I think the colors work beautifully together. I think it's working up fine. I think I've got a slightly stiffer, thicker 4 and a slightly thinner 3. And I think they'd play a little better together if it was a more regular sized 4 and a more regular sized 3. But like I said, I am happy with the with how it's working up. And let me try to put that nicely back in the bag. Which side is this pulling from? That side. Let's sit that side up. And then, yes, I've got my little stitch markers. I stopped at the end of a row, so I'm not worried that my crochet hook came out. But yeah, so I also like how he has you carry the yarn through. That's a technique I haven't used before in crochet. And it works really well. It helps you definitely keep track of where you are in the project. But so I am enjoying this. I'm going to whip this one up, and I'm never sure when it's like the first one I make on something, if it's like, should I keep it for posterity? You know, as a, I did this, and then assume I'll somehow do better on the second round and put that in the gift bag, or should I give away the first one? I don't know. I'll see how I feel. So this might be for me, or it might be go into the gift box. Yeah, those are the only 2 whips I have to show you. I didn't do any work on Logan's Fire sweater. I did negligible work on my crochet cardigan, just like maybe 2 rows while I was waiting for dinner to cook one day. Yeah, that's about it. The temperature blanket fell completely off the radar, but I've been collecting the information, so I won't fall too far behind there. So let's just go into the purchase. We were at Walmart, and my kiddos were looking at the yarn. I mean, no chip off the block there. And they both decided they wanted new sweaters. But frankly, I bought them candy bars, and I don't know where the candy bars went in the Walmart bag, so I feel a little bad. I thought maybe I'd find it in the yarn bag here, and I didn't. So my son is 5 years old. He adores sparkle, and so he picked out his sparkle yarns for a cardigan. If he wears it, I have no problem making it. So we'll go to town on this, and red is his favorite color, and then he told me he wanted different colors, and so he walked down the aisle and he found a red heart neon variegated. He's like, I want this one. I was like, buddy, I will make you anything you want, but it has to be easy on Mama's eyes, and I can't put those together. It'll hurt my head. So then he decided he wanted more sparkle, because I mean, who wouldn't want more sparkle? And of course, my little, she's 2.5 now, your little princess. So these are Red Heart Super Saver Metallic that he picked. 5 ounces, 142 grams, 255 yards, 233 meters. I believe it's a 4-weight, I assumed. Yep, 4-weight. They want a 5.5 millimeter US I9 crochet hook, 5 millimeter US 8 knitting needles. They say no iron, no triangle, but you can machine wash and cold. I don't even know what the triangle is. That's this one. I don't think he's gonna need the 3, but he wanted the 3 colors, so we'll do that. My daughter saw this purple in the Walmart mainstays, and she wanted that for hers. And it is, again, a 4-weight medium, 5mm US 8 knitting needles, 5.5mm US I9 crochet hook. This is 97% acrylic, 3% other, which has to be the metallic. I don't think I gave you the fiber content on this one. On the red heart. Oh, that is a cute scarf they have on that ball band. Is that free patterns? Oh, it's on your inspirations, not on the ball band. But that scarf she's wearing is adorable. I might look that up and put it in the old hopper. Okay, anyway, but this is made in Turkey. I am looking for fiber content. This is called light gray. The name of that shawl is called Digital Painting Knit Shawl. Oh, 98% acrylic, 2% other, which has to be the sparkle. Okay, this one, this is just called Sparkle Acrylic Yarn. Estambre Acrylico Brillante. Wow. They only had the 2 of these purple, so I told her, can you pick out, or I asked her to pick out a 3rd if we needed a trim color, if we were running low on this. And I gotta say, I think she's got a pretty sophisticated color palette, because this is what she picked out, and it is Taupe Splash. I mean, look at that. I think that is gonna be gorgeous. So I think regardless of the quantity of the purple remaining, I'm gonna throw this taupe in there, because look at how pretty that is. Huh, okay, so yeah, so just grabbed this for the kiddos, nothing too big, and I will find, I think I'm gonna do, for Logan said he wanted a scarf, or not a scarf, a sweater. I think I'm gonna do a cardigan for him with this, and then for my daughter, I don't know, I might do a dress with this sparkle one-on-go princess dress for her. But we'll see. Maybe it'll end up as a sweater. She did ask for a sweater, so I should probably do a sweater. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep up the twice-a-week cadence on videos. So my hobby order has not arrived yet. Frankly, it hasn't given me a shipping update in the last week, even though I check. So I don't know where it is. But hopefully that comes soon. If not, we might just start doing stash dives. And I mentioned wanting to go through and organize stuff. We might just do that. And I'm aiming to hit that up first. But maybe we'll go through a bin of yarn. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff to explore in here. So thank you for tuning in. Happy to chat with you, and if you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. I won't say no. And I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.